I don't know when this whole P Diddy thing is gonna stop, but we're here for it, right? Listen, Diddy accused of sexually assaulting a 16-year-old high schooler in a new lawsuit. And then there's another headline story that says Diddy allegedly is gay and kissed another powerful male celebrity, and one of the ex-bad boy rappers, or yeah, he's an ex-bad boy rapper, in a recent interview said a more than a mouthful. We're going to get into these two stories, and you can leave your comments in the comments section below. Let me say this. We're not saying that anything that is reported here is factual. We're reporting what is being reported to the public. Okay? You form your own opinions at this point. For me, personally, as far as Diddy goes, I'm over all the accusations. I can truly see that there is a money grab situation going on with Sean P Diddy Combs, where a lot of people are coming out of the woodworks and a lot of people are looking to get paid. Now, what this is doing is, if there are indeed victims, then these victims might not get justice because other people are pretending to be victims so they can get to the money. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. Anyways, here's the latest news. Urban Islands. Diddy allegedly is gay and kissed another powerful male celebrity and got caught doing it by this individual who recently did an interview and who was also closely associated, signed to the Sean P Diddy Combs Bad Boy musical label brand. It says that a rapper who was formerly under Sean P Diddy Combs Bad Boy label claims to have seen Sean P Diddy Combs kissing another man in the music business. Diddy's sexuality has been a running joke for a long time. I remember Wendy Williams came out way back in the day and said some stuff, and I think it caused a falling out between Wendy Williams when she was on Hot 97 in New York in the morning, and she would expose people or gossip about people, whichever the one she was doing. That's why today a lot of people, they look at Wendy and they're like, yeah, that's her karma. But, I mean, she was providing a service, because we sure as hell got up early in the morning and made sure we were tuned into the radio to hear Wendy Williams go in on somebody, whether it was Method Man from the Wu-Tang Clan, or it was Sean P. Diddy Combs, whoever it was. Anyways, many people have said over the years that Diddy is hitting switches on both sides of the fence, if you know what that means. However, one of his former artists, who goes by the name of Chopper claims that he actually seen some funny things going down right in front of his own eyes. Can't tell him nothing. He's not making up anything. He wasn't high. He wasn't hallucinating. He know what he saw. And what he saw caused him to come to the conclusion that Diddy gay. And he might not be so gay, but he gay. He says, I'm not going to say Diddy is straight. You hear me? I'm not going to say that Diddy is straight. You hear me? I know what a straight man is. I don't think there is nothing wrong with being gay as long as you're proud of who you are. But I think that Diddy has fondled in the closet a lot in his life. Chopper also claimed that Diddy might have gotten tired of all the bad females around him. You get that level of superstardom and fame and money, and there's only so many times you can have orgies with females and do this and that and the other. Kind of like Bow Wow said, he toured the world 3 times. And after you've been around the world 3 times and seen everything and done everything and had everything you've ever dreamed of from your wildest fantasies, hey, you you like me, you girl, grab that other girl, kiss that other girl, bring that other 2 girls to my room, you in there with 5 girls butt bookie naked. You know, when you've done everything you've ever thought would come with this, you hit a wall. You hit a point where you're like, is this all there is to life? Isn't there anything new out here that I can do? Kind of thing, right? So Chopper said he thinks Diddy got tired of the bad females. He used the word bitches though. He said, I think Diddy got tired of the bad bitches, which led to him becoming a bisexual because he started exploring with men. He also alleged that Sean P Diddy Combs, he saw him tonguing down, exchanging tongues feverishly with another powerful man. Of course, Chopper did not name the other powerful man. I guess he's saying, I'm not in the business of telling people's business, if you know what I mean. I could say I seen Diddy do certain things because that's my right to do that. But as far as drawing somebody else into the picture, I'm not going to call nobody else's name. He said, one time I was smoking some weed. Brother and I walks in the studio and I just seen this uncomfortability to my eyes. What I am not used to seeing 2 men do when I look at them is how he described it. He didn't give any evidence to support. And I mean, let's be logical. He's not going to be walking around with a camera. And back in them time when Chopper was on Bad Boy, making of the band and all that other stuff, phones weren't readily available like that. And snapping a pic and doing selfies and all that and the internet wasn't really the thing. So he added, he said, a powerful man at that. I walked into the studio and seen 2 powerful men doing things that I was uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable to my eyes. That's that. You can take that however you want to take it, he said. Chopper also said that he was uncomfortable with what he saw, which led him to leaving the label, and inevitably he left the label and then he suffered hardship in his career for leaving the label. He just didn't want to be around that type of activity. You know, he didn't want nobody diddling him and he got up out of there. As for Diddy's reaction, he said, I opened the door. I seen what I seen and I hurried up and I slammed the door. He also claimed that he couldn't get Bad Boy Entertainment to sign off on a music video shoot for his song, Lil Daddy, but immediately after that incident, the label was very nice to him, even approving the video shoot for free after he returned home to New Orleans. Lil Daddy was released in 2005. In his own words, Chopper said, man, it fucked me up. I'm not going to lie to you. I look at Diddy differently after that. The $30 million shoot was out the window once I see him look that way. I low-key kind of wasn't feeling that bad boy shit no more. And he actually ran away from the label. The allegations against Diddy began recently with Cassie and ended the way that it ended. Pause. Now, y'all got to forgive me because I've been away for a minute. I was in the Caribbean. I was in Jamaica, to be specific, you know, enjoying myself over the Christmas, New Year's type deal. So some of this news might be old news to somebody because it came out a few days ago. But this was just printed on January 13th, and today is the 14th. So it can't be that old, you know what I mean? Anyways, it says that Diddy has now been hit with another lawsuit. And this time, he is being accused of sexually assaulting a 16-year-old girl in 2000 alongside 2 of his employees. According to legal documents that were obtained by TMZ on Monday, January 13th, another Jane Doe says that she ran into Sean P Diddy Combs after leaving a babysitting job in Manhattan, and she was offered a ride. home in his SUV alongside two other men whose names are not yet mentioned. She says she was reluctant at first, but eventually she gave in, and after being pressured, they got scared after they didn't drop her at her house. She says that then Diddy gave her a drink to calm her down, and it made her groggy, and the next thing she knew, she was taken to another location where she alleges that Sean P Diddy Combs are her. She claims she then later was left in the lobby of her building. Damn, man. I don't know what to say. Like, just out the blue, out of all the people that could have picked you up coming from your little babysitter job, it had to be the mogul, Sean P Diddy Combs, who you got to remember at 2000, Diddy was at the height of his fame. He could not set foot anywhere. His clothing brand was popping. Everything he was doing was popping. And you're supposed to believe me, or I'm supposed to believe you, that on your way from your little babysitter job, this man picks you up with two other men in the car, took you to some location, gave you something to drink, and you took it, and then you fell out. Anyways, man, Jane Doe says that she is seeking an unspecified amount of money for unspecified damages, alleging that she suffered financial losses, physical injuries, pain, and significant emotional distress. In response to the new lawsuit, Sean P Diddy Combs' legal team told Hip Hop DX that no matter how many lawsuits are filed, it won't change the fact that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted or sex trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. We live in a world now where everyone and anyone can file a lawsuit for any reason. Fortunately, a fair and impartial judicial process exists to find the truth, and Mr. Combs is confident that he will prevail in court. I feel like people like Diddy, they have to keep on saying they're confident that they will prevail in court. Because if they seem like they bucking the system, I mean, let's be for real. He can't get up right now and say, this is a witch hunt. They're out to get me. How come I can't even get bail? And the Abercrombie and Fitch guy did worse than I did, or worse than I'm accused of, and he's out on bail and house arrest and all this other stuff. How come I can't get the same privileges? They're crucifying me in front of everybody. Diddy, I'm thinking that he wants to say this. This news arrives one day ahead of the premiere of the Peacock documentary, Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy. Per Rolling Stone producer Tim Dog Patterson speaks at length about the wild parties Diddy's mom Janice Combs would throw back when they were children. On the weekend, Diddy partied in the house, and we did that a lot, he said. He was around all types of alcohol. He was around reefer smoke, drug addicts around, lesbians around, homosexuals. He was around pimps and pushers. That was just who was in our house. People that attended the parties were from Harlem. They were from the streets. It wouldn't be a thing to mistakenly walk into one of the bedrooms and you got a couple in there butt naked. He continued, that's what we were privy to. This is what we were fed as children. Was it desensitizing us? I'm sure it was. Were we aware of it? Nah. That was just Saturday night. A regular Saturday night at the crib. I've always been asked the question, why? I don't know the answer to why, but I truly believe it all goes back to childhood. The documentary hits Peacock on Tuesday. January 14th. Now, everybody is cashing in on Diddy, man. Every single body. One person said, I had a freak off at my family reunion. Who needs barbecue when I had enough meat to feed my cousins and uncles? Another person says, diddle me this. He makes Bill Cosby look like a saint. Another person says, people are just straight making up shit at this point. Money makes people do and say some strange things. It's a lot of parasites out there. I'm going to leave that one right where it's at right now. Y'all leave your comments in the comment section below and tell me if you believe any of this stuff. And I'll catch you on the next video. It's BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. You already know if the topic is hot, we on it. I'm out. Peace.